Good morning, good people. Today is Tuesday. See how I do that? Tuesday, October 29th, 2024. It is about 5 minutes to 6. Here we are, west of Sin City and east of Death Valley. What does that tell you? Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Nye County, Pahrump, Tucky. Today we're going to talk about the secret of success, the formula for success, not the secret, the formula for success. There is an actual formula. We're going to talk about that. Good morning, Diana. So Diana, be thinking, do you remember the formula for success? Because we're going to be talking about that today. But again, here we are, once again, another day, another opportunity on our journey to the destination, to our unique destination. We are here to help you along that journey. The fundamental belief is that this is not all there is, meaning we're born, stuff happens, and then we die. No. We are born, stuff happens, and then the journey is over. We end up at the destination that we have been heading to. So the key thing is figure out what's the destination. Where do you want to head? How do you get there? And we're here to help you become as productive as possible to make the journey as successful as possible. And of course, our saying that this is a journey is based upon the compelling evidence now that we do have a transcendent soul, that there is something after death. And that is now called READS, R-E-A-D-S, real experiences after death. They used to be called near-death experiences. That's when you were near death, operating room, something, you didn't actually die. You were near death, you were resuscitated, and you were able to talk about things that happened during that period of time when you were near death. So REDs are real experiences after death. You are clinically dead. No heart, no brain activity, fixed dilation, no gag reflex, no neural activity, etc. So you're dead. They resuscitate you, but you have experiences during that period of time when you were dead, but you couldn't have experiences because you had no neural activity. Well, one of the objections to that is, well, yeah, but deep down in your brain somewhere, you had these memories, these repressed things. When you came back, they all appeared as if they just happened. They've always been in your brain. And the problem with that, though, is there is a subset of people who have had real experiences after death that are not explainable. So that is people who were born blind, that were resuscitated, having discussions about things that blind people can't discuss properly, accurately. So our belief that this is a journey, there is a destination, is based upon the compelling evidence that we do have a transcendent soul. And if we do, in fact, have a transcendent soul, and what happens is a function of what came before. In other words, what you do before death has an impact on what happens to you after death, or even the likelihood, Occam's razor, that it makes sense that what happens after death is related to what happens before death. So it would be better to prepare for the best possible after death transition. So that's our belief. So everything's based upon that. And then secondarily, that as a matter of science, the Shroud of Turin is the burial cloth of Jesus, who was resurrected, not resuscitated. Lazarus and others were resuscitated by Jesus. This is a resurrection. And the difference is Jesus didn't go on with his life as Lazarus did. A different thing happened. Anyway, don't have a lot of time. We're 5 minutes and 19 seconds in. Our talk is about what is the formula for success. Good morning, Diana. And good morning, Wat Abevi. We're asking what is the formula for success. Diane has it sort of right, but not right. You've got the elements there, but you don't have the math correct. Okay, we're going to talk about that soon. What's the advice from an 80-year-old? 80-year-old advice from an 80-year-old. Don't burn bridges. Don't burn bridges. You'll be surprised how many times you have to cross the same river. Now, this did not apply to Caesar when he built a bridge across, I think it was the Rhine River into Germany to show the Germans that the Romans could cross over any time they wanted. But for the Germans, no, they didn't have the technology to build a bridge across this river. So as an act of superiority, supremeness, don't screw with us. They destroyed the bridge they built. All right. But for our purposes, don't burn bridges. You'll be surprised how many times you have to cross the same river twice. Burning bridges has to do with interacting with people, not literally burning bridges. And if we follow Jesus' second commandment, love one another as I have loved you, we would not burn bridges anyway. Right. You are. Okay, what else we got? Seth Godin, just quickly. Seth Godin. Where'd he go? Here he is. What do we owe the future? That's kind of an interesting talk. It's our chat posting. It's kind of long, so we're not going to do it, but it's basically, if you think of your ancestor as a person who comes after you that's related to you, it's not a big jump to say the you of tomorrow is the ancestor of you today. What do you want to pass on to your ancestor of today? Right? Okay, so it's in the worksheet. Check it out. Pretty good. Darren Hardy, who to vote for? Who to vote for this election? A kind of a trick question because it's vote for yourself. And vote for you as the president of your own life. Okay, so it's kind of a hooked in thinking he's going to take a position on President Trump or Harris, Vice President Harris, the Republicans or the Democrats. Okay, let's see. Time is racing. Formula for success. Good morning, Heather. Go. Good morning, Heather. Good morning. Glad that you're back. Hey, why am I blurry? There. Magic. What is the formula for success? Most people get money, the money part right. Some people say fame and fortune, that's success. If I didn't have bills to pay, that's success. Not really. Oops. Put that there. Okay, so for our purposes at novum-u, our book, the formula for success is in there. And so Wada Bevy has it pretty close. Success. Let's see if I can put it in the chat. Success equals a function of money times meaning and purpose. Success is a function of money times meaning and purpose. Okay, what is money? Money is the ability to do more. equals to do more. That's all money is. Money is what money does. Money is the ability to do more. If you don't have money and you need to get to someplace, you might have to walk. If you have a little bit of money, you might be able to take a bus or give hey, give me a ride. Here's $2. If you have more money, you can get an Uber. If you have more money, you can get a bike or a motorcycle or a car or a limo or a horse or those other things. Okay, so that's all money is. It's the ability to do more. Money doesn't bring happiness. So Viktor Frankl would say, if you can't be happy riding the bus, you're not going to be happy in a Ferrari. Okay, what is meaning? Meaning equals what? Act such that everything you do matters. Don't do things that matter. Act such that everything you do matters. So you can see if you have money and you multiply it, you use that money to do things that matter, are you going to be more successful? Versus if you have a lot of money and you just leave it in the bank, are you successful? No, you're just somebody with a lot of money in the bank. Nobody knows who you are. Nobody knows anything about you. There's no difference between you and anyone else except you have a lot of money that isn't being used. Okay, now you have a lot of money and you multiply it, you use it for things that matter. Are you going to be successful? Not necessarily, because what if you use it, you use your money to buy drugs that you're going to sell? Does that matter? Does it matter buying drugs? Yeah, it matters. It's not a good thing, but it matters. Matter, and the universe is the only thing that is not affected by the fire. Fire, what fire? By the fire? Okay, so matter, things that matter. Do it such that everything matters. Use the money for things that matter. That doesn't make you successful at all. It makes you maybe productive. It makes you have the ability to effectuate change. Purpose. Purpose equals service to others. Service to others, right. So if you do things that matter, that help other people, is that good? Yes. If you don't have a lot of money, though, so it's one of us doing it, how many people can we help if we don't have a lot of money to help other people, to do things that are important, that are in service to others? How much can we do? Not really a lot, right? But if we had a lot of money, could we help more people, make the lives of more people better? Yeah. So you can think about Mother Teresa. When she started out, when she had no donations from people, just working in a slum in Calcutta, working in a slum in Calcutta, no money, how many people could she actually help? Not as many as when she had more money and more facilities and more people she could help. More people helping her, she could help more people. So success is a function of money times meaning and purpose. Now think about somebody like, let's say, Anthony Bourdain. Did he have a lot of money? No. Yes, he did have a lot of money. Did he do things that mattered? Yeah. Yeah. Was it in service to others? No. So Anthony Bourdain, great cook, award-winning TV shows, pals with the Clintons, good-looking something girlfriend, famous girlfriend, I don't know. He had everything going for him. Robin Williams, Tom Petty, Prince, Michael Jackson. All of these people had a lot of money. They had a lot of fame. They could do whatever they wanted. but they didn't keep living because it was too painful to stay alive, because nothing they received, nothing they had mattered to them. It didn't matter. It just didn't matter. It didn't matter to them. They weren't using the money. They were using the money to pursue hedonic things, to, awards, a new show, more friends, but not service to others. They weren't doing things to help other people. And they may have been defective in that. It might have been, no, screw everyone else. You had to earn it the hard way. Nobody gave it to you. Who knows? Like Robin Williams, they could have mental illness, drug abuse, whatever. But for our purposes, this is our purposes of helping people become successful in life on their journey to the destination. Money times meaning and purpose, and money comes first. Money comes first. Focus on having them, getting the money, saving money. Don't waste money. Invest money so that you can help more people. Meaning and purpose. So act such that everything you do matters. Go to school, learn, education, invest in yourself. Those are things that have meaning. Act such that everything you do matters. If a person had a choice between money and unconditional love, or given a chance to use the money to show unconditional love. Well, I don't think that's a thing. It's not binary in the sense of money or unconditional love. Neither of those. If a person had a choice between money, well, I think you want to avoid being in that position where it's money or. It's money and. You got to have the money. Got to have the money. Got to be able to pay your bills, be able to keep moving forward. As Teddy Roosevelt was told by his dad, you either need to increase your means or decrease your needs, your wants. I want a nice car. Well, then you need to increase your means so you can afford to have a nice car. Or you can have a reliable car that has lower insurance, lower operating cost, is reliable, gets you around, etc. And have work that will pay your bills and some left over. Invest it $10, $20 a week in Bitcoin, maybe buying Apple stock, maybe buying Tesla, things like that, where there's a high probability that they will increase in value at a rate that's greater than the rate of inflation. So, for example, for the last year, every week I have $10 taken out of my bank account and purchased Bitcoin. Bitcoin has gone up 125% in the last year. There's been very sharp tooth, but it's gone up by that amount. And it was very painless to me. Just $10 a week taken out of my bank account to do that, went up 125%. So that's the kind of thing to do so that you have money, so you can keep moving forward and reduce your means. Uber says the average person monthly cost to own a car is about $600. If you can get everything done taking the bus and get as much meaning and purpose as possible by taking the bus, do that. If you can have a car where you bought the car and you have insurance, gas, oil, and maintenance, and it costs you $300 a month, that would be better than spending $600 a month or $300 a month on maybe it would be better to spend $300 a month. $10 a day on Uber could be a better alternative to owning a car. Not practical for me having to go to Vegas, which is my thing today. Also meeting with the priest for breakfast, Father Bruno. Time is racing. I thought this was going to be a quick, short one. Anyway, people, had a good day yesterday in Goldfield, looking at an opportunity. So go out there, keep making things happen. Maybe tomorrow we'll do a imaginative prayer exercise. You can Google that. You can go on Perplexity, Chat APT, etc. Ask Claude, Chat GPT. Tell Faja I say hi. Okay, will do. Okay, everybody, thank you for being there once again. As we say in Peloton, big inhale. And down to heart center. Boom. Shivas and shalom is what I say. Peace and scotch. Well, let's not say scotch. Let's just say peace.